Hey, sports fans, welcome back to another episode of Bucky's Sports Show. I'm here this evening with BA, and we are going to talk week 2 of college football and week 1 of NFL.
Week 1 of NFL.
We are officially back into football.
Yes, we are. And we could recap a little bit of week 1, just a short recap.
Yeah.
I didn't fare well on the betting scene. I did on the Friday night. I took all the Big Ten teams to cover on Thursday and Friday, which that helped me out. I won that one. But Notre Dame let me down.
I went convicts at the end of the day. I bet the convicts. That's how I finished up on the weekend.
I'll say this: Miami looked really good, and you got Michael Irvin out there now as your new Michael Irvin coked up as your new mascot there. He was getting after it out there. So
he couldn't beat them, so he had to cheer for someone that could.
So that game hurt me. So did Alabama. What a disappointment!
Alabama.
Man,
is it Kalen DeBoer or is it?
They're already talking about his buyout being like $70 million or whatever it is.
Or is it the no one can follow Nick Saban factor?
Well, a little bit of both. I mean, they've kind of lost their swagger a little bit. Teams aren't fearful of them anymore. That's
because now everyone can pay players.
Yes. No, that's true. But
I mean, when the playing fields gets level.
Yeah, I don't know. They were a letdown because on a 10-team parlay, I had 9 of the 10, and all I had Alabama was in a money line game to win it, and they let me down. So they were kind of a stinker for me. Another team that I was thinking may have been a little bit improved this year was UCLA, and they looked absolutely horrible. I stayed up to watch the late game.
I did not see that game.
They were rotten. They were absolutely rotten. So, like I said, I was impressed with Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they looked good.
Yeah.
A few other Ohio State. I was really impressed with Ohio State's defense.
I was let down by Arch. I thought.
Was it so much Arch, or was it? Ohio State's defense was just that damn good?
I don't know, but I thought he missed a lot of targets.
He did. But again, I think he's going to be okay.
On the flip side of that, he's not started a game outside of home.
Yes.
So that was his first true road game.
And he didn't start a game against anybody from a big opponent.
Right.
A big conference.
Right. So this was really his first test.
And again, I was impressed with Ohio State's defense. I mean, I thought they're as good as any team I've seen in a long time defensively, just because they have speed, they're fast, they're big, strong, well coached on the defensive side now. I was really impressed with them. So I'm not going to give up on Arch. Not that I'm a huge, think he's like, I think they're kind of jumping the gun, calling him the Heisman Trophy winner and the first round
draft pick.
He's got some ways to go. But like I said, I really was impressed. I was not disappointed in Notre Dame's quarterback. I thought he played decent. Carr.
No,
I thought Carr played decent.
And really, Notre Dame there could have thrown in the towel. They got down. What was 7? Was it 24-7, 24-10, something like that, and they fought back to tie it.
Again, and I'm not a Notre Dame fan, but I thought Carr played decent for his first game.
Yeah.
So I wasn't, wasn't there. So, I mean, there were some bright spots, but we can get week 2. I'm ready for week 2.
Yeah.
Not quite some of the marquee matchups that we had in week 1, but still some good ball games.
Kind of a letdown when you look at the matchups.
We still got Michigan, Oklahoma.
I
think that'll be one of the premier games.
That's your ABC primetime game.
Yeah, and Michigan's Michigan. They're going to be year in, year out.
Yeah.
Oklahoma's same way.
Yeah.
They get a lot of hype, and then usually they lose to someone they shouldn't, and then that kind of puts them on the outside looking in. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Should be a good game, though. I'm anticipating a good game.
Yeah. Another good game, Iowa State, Iowa. That's a big rivalry game.
All them Iowa fans, they're going to get excited if they score 14 points. I mean, they're there.
Well, yeah, and I mean, Iowa State's 2.5-point favorite.
Yeah.
The over-under is 42.5, so if Iowa wins, you got to take the under, don't you?
Yeah. Because, I mean, Iowa just don't score a lot of points. Just their ball game. That's their club.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But that's a good matchup, too, though. That's a good game to watch. I'm interested to see what Indiana does because it was kind of a lackluster performance. A win's a win, or 1-0. I get it.
They got a win, but they fell about 3 spots.
It wasn't pretty. I watched it.
No.
It wasn't pretty. Their defense looked pretty good, other than the first play of the game. I mean, the first play of the game, and
they allowed 275-yard quarterback scamper.
Last one was kind of.
It was in garbage time.
Yeah, it was garbage time.
Still don't want to give it up.
But
especially when someone may have them to cover
But Coach wasn't happy.
Well, Coach is never happy.
No, but he wasn't happy, and
Coach wasn't happy after 66-0 Purdue.
Of course, we got Kennesaw State or Kennesaw, whatever they go by now. I don't know, but
Kennesaw State.
It's it's a win. But I want to see them play well, because they didn't play well.
Right.
I thought the new quarterback was a little bit, I'm not going to say rusty, but he was a little bit, not comfortable with his receivers. Maybe we just need another week to get that comfort factor. Live game, new teammates. They've got a nice receiving corps.
Yes.
So they just need to start getting on the same page. I think we'll be fine. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see them play well. I mean, I'm not doubting that they're going to win. I just want to see them play well. The other game this week. Throw me another game out there that you think that might be.
Another one on the FanDuel here. I'm just kind of looking at the spread. Illinois at Duke. Illinois is a 3.5-point favorite. Illinois
looked pretty good.
They're up to number 12 in the nation right now.
I'm jumping all over Illinois this weekend. I think they pounded.
You got like that spread.
I like the spread. I do like it. I know they're giving Duke a lot of credit, but I like Illinois in that one.
Yeah. And really, when you look at it, I like most of the Big Ten games this week. There's no money line for Penn State, Florida International.
No, but Penn State looked, out of all the teams, Penn State looked, they just rolled in week one.
But
they should be all right.
I'll probably avoid Iowa after saying that, but then you got Illinois, IU, Oregon against Oklahoma State.
I like Oregon.
Oregon's
fast again. They got speed.
Might avoid Michigan, Oklahoma. But all the other Big Tens are playing kind of those mid-level, low teams that they should win.
Wisconsin, who they've got?
I'll have to look.
I saw them before I left the house. I can't remember who it was. Wisconsin, Nebraska. They both play this week.
Yeah, I'll pull up the Big Ten schedule here real quick. So in the Big Ten this week, you got Western Illinois at Northwestern. That's not a money line.
Northwestern looked bad
because Western Illinois is then the FCS. So Northern Illinois is at Maryland.
Maryland looked good. I'll take Maryland.
Maryland's a 17.5-point favorite.
Maryland looked good in week one.
Let's see here. We talked about those. Northwestern State at Minnesota, again off the board because Northwestern State's an FCS. Ohio State's answering Texas with Grambling. Again, that one's off the board as well. Miami of Ohio at Rutgers.
I watched the Rutgers game the other day. They won, but it wasn't convincing.
No, they're only 15.5-point favorites.
Yeah, and that's probably a good line. That'd be a tough bet to make.
Right.
I don't know.
Middle Tennessee at Wisconsin. Wisconsin's a 28.5-point favorite.
Wisconsin, another team that won but didn't look well.
Yeah.
They didn't play well. They didn't look like they were a dominating squad this year. They struggled a little bit offensively.
Then you got Akron at Nebraska. Nebraska's a 34.5-point favorite. You got Georgia Southern at USC. USC is a 28.5-point favorite. Then here's another couple games that get a little tighter. Boston College at Michigan State. Michigan State's a 4.5-point favorite.
I'll take Michigan State in that one.
UCLA at UNLV. They're a 2.5-point favorite.
I'll take UNLV.
And I don't know what the spread would be on this, but Southern Illinois at Purdue. It's off the board because Southern Illinois is an FCS, but they are a top 25 FCS team. They might give Purdue all they want.
Yeah, I mean, Purdue took care of Ball State easily, but Ball State is...
Southern Illinois probably beat Ball State.
Yeah.
UC Davis at Washington. Again, UC Davis is an FCS, so not on the board.
Yeah.
So really, when you take the matchups against the FCS out, Big Ten should probably dominate, maybe outside of Iowa,
Michigan,
and Michigan, which could be close games. Michigan, Oklahoma. I did not mention that because I thought we might talk about that a little more. They're 5.5-point favorites.
Michigan,
Oklahoma is.
Oklahoma. I'd almost take Michigan to cover.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if they'll win, but I think it'll be a 3-point game or less.
Yeah.
But week 1 of NFL.
Week 1.
Start tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Now, how much interest do you have in Dallas at Philadelphia?
I do, because I like to see the Cowboys get beat.
Okay, I understand.
So, and I thought they just made one of the stupidest moves I've seen in a long time in trading Parsons. And this is what I said, that they could have salvaged that whole deal weeks ago and just signed him to what he wanted, just like they did in Green Bay. Instead, Jerry Jones is doing his typical Jerry Jones, and that's the reason why they will not win a Super Bowl and why he's still alive. But in my opinion, it's a bad deal because he gets 2 first-round draft picks out of the deal, plus the middle defensive lineman there. The 2 draft picks he's going to get are going to be 23rd, 24th, or higher picks, because Green Bay is not going. Every year they're going to be in the upper third of the NFL final rankings or standings. So they're not going to have a low pick. So they basically got 2 mid-20 pick selections.
Right.
And they just gave away arguably the best player in that position in his prime. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
And he makes this stupid statement that they can't defend the run. Okay. Well, now what are they going to do?
Yeah.
You're going to get somebody in the 20th pick to defend the run? That's fine. Okay, now, guess what? They're going to pass against you because you have no pass rusher. You just traded the number 1 pass rusher in the NFL. Stupid. And they've not been able to defend the run for 5 years. You just now figuring that shit out? I mean, that is why I hope the Eagles kill them.
And it's hard to root for Philadelphia because their fans are idiots. But,
it is. They're idiots.
But when you're playing the Cowboys, it does make it a little easier.
Same way with the Giants, though. They let Barkley go, and he goes to Philadelphia and has a career.
Yeah.
It's...
Well, anyone that's a New York football Giants fan is crazy anyway.
I understand. But anyhow, that's it. But Dallas, I'm taking Philadelphia to roll. I hope they win by 1 million, but it is what it is.
Well, I'm hoping they win at least by 6.5.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to money line that.
Well, and then we've got on...
Take the points on that one.
You're going to take the spread, okay. And then we got on Friday night, we've got a game.
Yeah, we got Kansas City at the not at the Chargers, against the Chargers in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
In Brazil.
Yeah. Kansas City's a 3.5-point favorite in that game.
I like the Chiefs.
I do too.
I like the Chiefs to win. Is
I
Taylor going?
Well, I assume because, I mean, they've been flying all over the country since their engagement, going different spots like the U.S. Open. They're at Cincinnati Bearcat
Is she
game last
performing
week.
in Brazil?
I think she's going to perform at the Super Bowl.
Okay. Well,
which means Kansas City's going to be playing in the Super Bowl.
Well, of course. But anyhow, I'll take the Chiefs. I'll take the Chiefs over there. I mean, they are battle tested.
They are.
They're Andy Reid is one of the best in the business. I mean, they'll be prepared. Mahomes, like him or hate him, love him, he's seen everything. He's fine. I'll take the Chiefs.
I will say though, if they want to win a Super Bowl, probably need another one. They need to do it this year.
Yeah,
because they're getting older.
Yeah, but they went out and got some other players this year too, so I think they'll be fun.
Yeah.
And then we go into Sunday.
Okay, let's talk about one that surprised me. Because I looked at Minneapolis at Indianapolis. Or Miami at Indianapolis. How are the Colts a 1.5 point favorite? How bad is Miami this year?
I think I'll take the Colts at home.
Is that how they're the favorite in this game because it's at Indy?
It's at Indy and Miami's bad. I think Miami's bad.
Yeah.
Tua, you just don't know if he's going to play a whole game or.
Well, I mean, he could get another concussion. You just never know about that. But
inconsistent. Defense, Miami's defense, not so good.
Yeah.
The Colts are going to hand the ball to Taylor.
If they're going to win, they have.
Everybody is talking about the quarterback position in Indianapolis. It's not that important for the Colts. All they have to have is a guy that don't turn the ball over.
They're runners.
If Jones cannot turn the ball over, Colts win.
Yeah.
All he has to do is make his, check out passes, throw for 147 yards, 150 yards.
Yeah.
And not turn the ball over, and they'll win.
Yeah.
Colts defense looked pretty good in the preseason, so we'll see what happens. But I can see that. I can understand that spread. And being at home. If it was at Miami, they're probably a dog.
Home's key, but I just kind of saw that and got a little surprised there. And then we'll talk about another one that's probably just important to someone in this room. Las Vegas at New England.
We're killing the Patriots.
New England's a 2.5 point favorite.
I'm jumping all over the Raiders.
Okay.
Pete,
is that the bet? Is that the bet?
Pete's repeat. Yeah, because I'm telling you right now, New England is not all that. I mean, we'll see how it goes. If it was Raiders aren't going to be, they're not going to win 9-10 games, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But I think we're better than New England.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
And Pete Carroll, like I said, I like the things he's done so far.
Mm-hmm.
And what I've read is their clubhouse is tight now. They've got a lot of. I like getting Amari Cooper back. I know he drops a lot of passes.
Yeah.
But still, I like where we're at. Geno's an upgrade at the quarterback position. We got upgraded at running back with the rookie.
Mm-hmm.
You got Cooper in there now, so you're upgraded at your wide receiver position. You've got arguably the best tight end in the game right now in Brock Bowers. His stats, and I know in fantasy league he's rated as the #1 tight end. So you've got a lot of things going for you. You arguably got one of the best defenders, pass rushers in Max Crosby against a young quarterback. I just like the matchup. I like the Raiders.
Yeah.
What about the Bears? That is a Monday night game, or?
Yeah, that is a Monday night game.
That's the Vikings Bears.
Minnesota's 1.5 point favorite.
At Soldier Field.
At Soldier Field.
And we've not seen this Vikings quarterback yet.
Right.
And we've seen the Bears quarterback, and I wasn't impressed last year at all.
Nor in the preseason.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with him, but he said we have not seen the Vikings quarterback either. So I'll take the Bears at home.
Yeah.
Just because it's at Soldier Field.
Yeah, that might be a game I avoid, but if I bet it, it'd probably be the Bears.
Yeah. There's a Thursday. Who's the Sunday night game?
The Sunday night game is a banger.
Bills.
Baltimore at Buffalo.
That'd be a tough one.
Buffalo's a 1.5-point favorite. I do think Buffalo wins the Super Bowl this year. So I'm going to go Buffalo. Start 1-0. Send Baltimore a message right out the gates.
I'm gonna go Baltimore. And the only reason why I'm just gonna go Baltimore is they seem to play well early in the season, and they kind of get banged up as the year goes on.
Yeah.
I think on paper they may have the best players. So I'll take them early.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and take I'll go ahead, but I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be a great game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it will be too. Some other games here that stand out. Aaron Rodgers going back to New York. Any interest in that game?
Well, that'd be a
Pittsburgh's
stinker.
2.5 point
That'd be
favorite.
a stinker, but I'll
So no interest in that?
I mean, I'll take Pittsburgh just because
Yeah.
the Jets are bad.
Well, the over-under, that's 38.5. Now, when you're talking an NFL game, the over-under below 40. That just kind of tells you how bad the offense is, isn't it?
I mean, I guarantee I'll take him for a pick.
Yeah.
Rodgers to get picked.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'll take him and Fields in a parlay both to get picked. That's my bet on that game right there.
Yeah, that's probably
a Rodgers Fields pick.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty good same game parlay right there.
It is. That's the same game parlay. I'll tell you what. I'll even expand on that. I'll make it a 3-legger and throw Rodgers with a touchdown pass too.
Yeah.
Touchdown, interception, and interception by Fields. 3-legger.
There you go. Okay, and then since I know one of our viewers is a New York Football Giants fan, they're at Washington.
Who they starting at quarterback?
I have no idea. Washington's a 6.5 point favorite.
I'll take the Hogs.
I'm hammering that.
Yeah.
I think Washington annihilates.
I'm taking Washington. Yeah. I agree.
I think your old man's in for another long season.
I do too. It depends how long they stay at quarterback before they go with the rookie.
Yeah.
Which I don't think he is the savior. I mean, I think he's a good quarterback. I think he's going to be really good. But they've got a lot of other pieces they need to fix too.
Yeah. But then, probably the most interesting 4:25 game, 4:30 game, 4 o'clock game, however you want to call it, since they start at 4:05. Detroit at Green Bay. Green Bay is a 1.5 point favorite. Kind of a rivalry game out the gates there for
I like
the
Detroit.
NFC North.
I like Detroit.
I do too.
And the reason why their running game is, at their skill positions, they are really good.
Yeah.
And I think they're just going to be a little bit better than Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Where's it at? Green Bay?
It's at Green Bay.
I'll still take Detroit.
Yeah. I like Detroit's coach.
Yeah.
He is fiery, no nonsense.
He's a winner.
Yeah. Google him. I mean,
he wins.
He's a lot like Signetti at IU.
Yeah.
And he just says what he thinks, and he doesn't care if it makes you mad.
And like I said, he's got, and Gibbs and Montgomery, he's got the running game.
Yeah.
He's got the wide receiver in Brown, and they've got a lot of skilled players. I'll take Detroit.
Yep. I too will be taking Detroit. Now, some of the other games that I don't find as interesting: Tampa Bay at Atlanta.
Penix, this is his team now.
Yeah.
See what he does in his sophomore season.
Yeah. Cincinnati at Cleveland.
I'll take the Bengals.
Yeah.
And I'll take a Joe Burrow to Jamar Chase touchdown.
Okay. Arizona at New Orleans.
it's a game of non-interest.
Yeah. Let's see. Here will be a fun one. Carolina at Jacksonville, and Jacksonville's a 3.5-point favorite. So how bad's Carolina this year?
Oh, for bad.
I know. I mean, geez,
I don't know.
And then you got Tennessee at Denver. Denver's an 8.5-point favorite.
Denver's going to be pretty solid this year.
And Tennessee's going to be rotten again.
I'll take a Bo Nix touchdown and a 3-point. What's the line?
Denver's 8.5.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll buy it down to 3. Denver 3 and Bo Nix touchdown. Parlay that together.
Okay. We got San Francisco at Seattle. San Francisco's a 2.5-point favorite.
I'll take. Well, I don't know. San Francisco lost a lot of players.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know what Seattle's got coming back.
I don't either. I know their quarterback is Darnold.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they'll do in that system, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll stay away from that game.
And then the other...
Until I see the 49ers play a few
yeah.
times.
Then the only other one left is Houston at Los Angeles Rams. Rams are a 2.5-point favorite.
I'll take Houston.
I like Houston in that game.
I'll take Houston.
Yeah. Damn, that wraps up that. You have anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well,
excited for the weekend. New NFL
tomorrow night. Starting tomorrow night for us.
Yep.
Maybe tonight if you're watching. Maybe last night if you're watching. But depending on when you're downloading and watching this. With that being said, though, that'll wrap up this episode. We will be back next week to talk more football and maybe lick our wounds or celebrate our wins or however that goes. Hopefully we're celebrating. But we'll be back next week to talk football regardless. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Have anything you want us to discuss, let us know at buckysportsshow@gmail.com. Or, you can leave it in the comments. And if you have a team you want us to talk about, let us know there too.
Yeah,
we're open. With that, we'll sign off. And as always, enjoy the games.